What's up, guys? Back with me is with Sabrina Witch Season 3, Episode 13. What Price Harvey? I know, really weird title, but let's get into this episode. Okay, so this episode starts off with Hilda very excited because their cousin Jaja is coming over, and they're like, hey, Jaja is a practical prankster, and that's why Hilda likes her, because she pranks, and yeah, so yeah, and basically they meet her. So after the intro, well, my glasses. After the intro, Shaw pranks Sabrina by putting some makeup on her, putting some blush on her that's actually purple stuff, and Harvey's like, when did you come with me, clown? She's like, Zha, and she's like, oh, that's just our aunt's friend or something, and yeah, so yeah. But anyway, back, yeah. So anyway, yeah. So Harvey's like to Sabrina, hey, I'm gonna become a full, a full, mechanic. And Sabrina, imagines herself in the future with Harvey, and Sabrina has like this cool presidential job or works for the president or something, and Harvey a grease monkey who a monkey a grease guy, and she uses a little bit of ambition to make Harvey want to go for that SATs, and first he does, but she does it a little more, and that makes him say, I'm dropping out of school. And she's like, wait, what? Harvey, you're dropping out? And yeah. So, so, yeah. So, Sam the cat tries to use one of Jaja's, Jaja's, expensive, perfume that turns him basically invisible. And that's his contribution to the entire episode, being invisible. And, yeah. So, 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 yeah. So, yeah. So, Jaja uses some stuff, and yeah, and then we see Zelda, and basically Zelda's now a prankster now. So basically, she pranks everyone, and she and Jaja are just having time of their life being pranksters. And yeah, so then Harvey's like, Sabrina, here, Mom, I just got a lot of money, and I just got a lot of money, and she's like, yeah, you can push it towards college. And he's like, no, I'm gonna push it towards something else. So we see it at school, and Harvey's like got these bunches of lawyers there, and basically he's like, yeah, now I'm gonna use it for use it for use it for to build like an oil factory around the town. And yeah, so Sabrina's not happy about that, so she turns into a ghost form and shows Harvey what his life will be like with an annoying wife and 3 kids, and Harvey being a distant father because Harvey being a not so connected father with his kids, because this baby show him what his life will be like if he does the things that he does, and then then and then she shows him the park that he's gonna build in the future, and yeah, and all the things. This is 3, but I forget the other thing. She shows him 3 things, but he still won't change his mind. He still won't change his mind. So yeah. So, so he still won't change his mind. So she uses so yeah. So Harvey still won't change his mind, and he still wants to go. So yeah, and 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 Zelda, who's still under the pranking thing, bombs it in front, pranks the visitor that she's supposed to see, and pranks him. And sorry, who's over there? But she pranks him and basically pranks him, and then the monk's slippers that she had just go away, and basically she returns back to non-pranking Zelda, and Sabrina's able to like unband, and we see called a bandaging. I kept saying bandaging Sam the cat, and then Sabrina unbandages him, and he basically goes back normal. But he's like, "Hey Sabrina, can you put those bandages back on? I broke a couple of stuff." So yeah, so Sabrina uses this new like ambition thing to unambition thing to like put it on his head. That makes him like, "Hey, I'm gonna do all this good stuff, shut down, give all the money to the orphans," and basically yeah. And she's like, "We're glad to have you back, Harvey." And then she's like, "I can use the money." And then Harvey's like, "Hey, I'm gonna go to the SATs and basically go to the SATs." So Zsa Zsa's leaving, and yeah, Zsa Zsa leaves. I don't usually mention the ending, but this is a very important ending. The Zsa Zsa leaves, and she's like, "Here's a clue to the family secret," and she's like, "Snake," and she's like, and Zelda's like, "Snakes are a clue to the family secret." So yeah. Yeah, so pretty good episode. This one was really good. I really liked how Zelda was a prankster, and the Zelda the cousin. Okay, so well, yeah, and also Sabrina showed Harvey what his life would be like if he was doing if he opened up a plant. So yeah, a sewage plant. So like, comment, subscribe. Hope you guys have a wonderful night. I'll see you next Sabrina the Teenage Witch.